Hello and welcome back to Ohio Richlands. It's episode 34 now, and we did get gravel. I'll just run around here quickly, and we placed it down here, so we now have a massive entrance into this field, which our header can go in there no problem and start the field. We did also put the gravel, we had enough, we ordered too much, so there's now gravel right the way along there now. But today's job, we need to feed the chickens. We'll just quickly check. There's still no contracts. I have been watching it, and the contracts really aren't doing well. So chickens, we need to move the eggs first, give them some sorghum. The cows, we need to do something with slurry. I did have a quick look at slurry tankers, but I don't think we're going to buy one yet. We can't even sell it, so I think worst case we're going to have to rent one and just throw it down. Oh, wait a minute. Our soybean field we just planted. Yep, we can fertilize our soybean field with it. Right, that's what we'll do. So we need to do that later on. We're going to rent a spreader, slurry spreader. That should hopefully get rid of most of that, or if not all of it. We'll get them some TMR. And I think they're still working. Yes, they're still working off of that bale from last time. So I'll get going with this. We'll shift the eggs inside first, because I think it's November is the best sell time for them. Unless we get too much, then we'll sell it all now. Then I'll top up the greenhouse with the seeds, fertilizer and water. In fact, has that got sorghum in it there? We can just nip that just now. I can't actually remember if there's anything in it. Quickly check. There is. There's not a lot though. But now we get to try our new way of putting grain into the bucket. So let's have a quick look. I've still had a couple thousand litres. That's fine. We'll manage that. Oh, that's in the way. Can I hook onto that and move it? Because our discharge pipe is up the top there. If this works, this will be very handy, but I don't think it will. It's parked very close. Oh! Did that? No. Oh, I've lost my bucket. Nope. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that's not going to work, so get a tractor to shift that just now. We'll just dump that there. Right, I'll work away on this. We'll do a bit of a time lapse. Can I just take care of the animals just now? Put the products. Is there two? Yeah, we'll put them inside as well. Where's our tractor there? Right, I'll get going with this, and we'll see you in just a second. Thing about that is it loads up trailers very quickly. I didn't expect that, it just instantly filled it. But on the plus side, because we've overfilled it, whoa, there we go. Now, this is the good bit. That's not going to pick anything up off the ground, is it? There we go. Where is it? That should be it. Yeah, so the plus side to having this new grain silo is that we don't, now we would have to mess about either with the bucket inside or mess about in some way of turning the belt round and lining it up with the hole on top of the bit. Now we just pull over the grate and done. Easy as that. Now I'm just going to leave that here. It shouldn't be in the way. At least I hope not. Dump that there. Pallet forks is down here. So yeah, it's fine, easy that way. And I don't know how, and I'll probably never manage to do it again on this series. But somehow I reversed that trailer into the shed. I don't know, but I did it. I thought it was quite an achievement, to be honest, but that's something that's never going to happen again. I could guarantee that. But yeah, let's get these loaded up and into the shed. Since harvest is going to be upon us soon, I thought it's best to get this checked out. Yep, it needs repaired. So let's just bring this over to the bay. And we'll quickly check and see how much it is going to cost for this. Because remember, we are reducing our repair bills by 50%. At least for now, just to get an idea. So $23,204. Still quite expensive. It's 11,600. I'll just quickly do the calculation. Okay, so it's $11,602. So I will do that just off screen quickly. Well, I can repair it now actually. So it's ready to go, and then we will add in 11,602 manually. There we go, so $11,602 added in. So we've got 17,700 left. I'll just quickly jump in this, we'll take it back round and park it in where it was before. Oh! Well, there's £1,000 for the tyre. Now let's see what else needs repaired. We're not going to get everything done. Need to watch the auger. What's that hitting? No idea. Yeah, we're not going to get every single thing repaired. Oh, well, there's no collision there. That will do there. So we need that for harvest. That's repaired. Oh, our new header actually. Can we check that on here? Does it say? It's got 36 hours, but it doesn't say if it's damaged or not. I don't know if there's a way to check that. I think I'm just going to have to do it manually. So the only things we'll really need is the header to be repaired. Probably the 7R. I don't think we're going to need the drill yet. I think everything's got a crop in it. I don't know why, but we seem to have missed drilling this year. That's repaired. Let's just disconnect the front weights. Oh, it makes no difference. There's still nothing through. Because everything should be ready next month. Yeah, field 3 looks like a lighter green than field 10. So it's maybe another month yet. Field 10 looks the same kind of green as our field 17, so I think next month harvest is going to be go. So just to be safe, let's see how much it'll cost to repair this. I don't think we need to repair our trailer. If we do, we can do it on the fly, on the day kind of thing. But it shouldn't affect the performance. We need the tractor's horsepower. That's what we need to repair, is the tractors. The things with the engines really. because that's the things that's going to slow us down, especially with full loads. A bit of lag there in the game as well. So that's $7,919, which would be $3,900. Yeah, let's repair that, and then again we will do that off screen. These, as I said before, I'm not worried about, so we can just pay the 14 to repair that, and 4 for that. That gets them back to working condition. So I'll quickly do this off screen and we will come back to this. So 3,959 was added back in. It just takes a bit of the cost away from the repairing, because some of the repairs were absolutely insane. But I know things are quite expensive with tractors. You know, it's not like they take 4 litres of oil, you know, they'll take 40. But that's this tractor repaired. We could maybe wash some equipment if nothing else comes through. How much wool have we got? It's going to be very slow for a start, I would assume. 39 litres, so yeah. Very, very slow. And this, still 3,000 litres in there. But they're all doing very well. Everything's coming along nicely. We've had no deaths, or not any I know about so far. I think just now we are going to skip into, well, do a bit of washing and then skip into tomorrow, because by the looks of it, we're not getting any contracts today. Oh no, I tell you what we can do. Let's rent a slurry spreader and go and do our soybean field, because it should be in the early stages, and we will have to use this tractor because it's got narrow tyres. So let's get that done just now. Well, this was supposed to be easy. I just jumped in it, disconnected the fertilizer spreader, and realised that it is 98% damaged. Oh, good. It's very cheap. So it's $4,073, which is $2,036-ish. So if we repair, that's $18 for that. We'll just repair this just now. And then again, off screen, we'll just add this money in. There we go, $2,036. So now we're at full working capacity now. I don't know how much it is going to be to rent one of these. It's going to have to be quite small. Oh, how much horsepower is this thing actually? 175. So, slurry spreaders. 175 horsepower is what we've got to work with. Something tells me this was the best value one, but I can't remember now. Is that 8.2, so it's 8,200 litres, 15 metres. Oh, you would need to get that as rent that as well, and it's even less meter. Okay, right, so not that one. 15 metres, 165 horse, 15 metre cube. This gets to be a tricky game when you get into them. That's the one we had before. That would be ideal now, but obviously we would have needed to buy that. Oh, 9 metre work width though. That's not very handy. They're way too expensive. It's going to be this, the Super Sys again, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. So we'll rent this and take it back up here, and we will come back to filling it up. So we'll see you in a second. Well, we spent $1,147 on this. I just wanted to check something because the wheels are rather large. Looks good. Right, let's go and get it filled up. If I remember right, we have to fill up here. Yes. And we don't need to make any adjustments. Nope. Double application, but we don't need that. It's already got one application applied to it. So let's just head out and see you down at our field in just a minute. we've washed some equipment up and changed the tyres on the 9470R, hooked it up to the Crone trailer, so it's ready to go for harvest tomorrow, which I think our field is going to be ready for. All we need to do is buy the header trailer, which I have ordered with a dealer just down there, and told them that I'm going to pay for it tomorrow when I arrive to pick it up. Only problem is it's 12,000, and about £2,500 to £3,000 comes off overnight for the loan interest and just general costs. So we've got 17,899 eggs. It's about £1,000 per 1,000 litres, or $1,000 per 1,000 litres. Its highest price is about 1,400 that we've seen, but on the books it's 1,300. So we'll get it sold now, then we can definitely afford that trailer tomorrow. Well, there we go. $22,168. So we can definitely afford to pay for that trailer tomorrow. The only thing we need to do is repair the 9470R if it seems bogged down when we take the grain back to our silo from our field. If it does, we'll repair it then. If not, we'll just keep going. It's not too low. It's maybe about 40 odd percent, maybe 50%, so it doesn't need it yet. But after our field, I think we maybe will. But we can definitely afford that trailer first thing in the morning for the header. So the first job tomorrow is go down with that cash for the trailer. Put the header, I think they've got a combine in just now that is actually coming out tonight, but being picked up tomorrow. So if we're on time tomorrow, sharp first thing, they're going to use that combine to load our header onto. So fingers crossed. But I think that'll do for tonight. We will go down in the morning first thing, so I'm going to go and get some rest. Everything's kind of washed up that we need, apart from the drill obviously, but I'm just going to leave that a mess because once we've harvested our field tomorrow we need to put some new crops in there. I don't actually know what I'm going to put in yet, but we'll just dump this here and we will see you tomorrow bright and early. Go and get our new header trailer and header because we've not taken it back up to the farm yet. So we'll see what that field looks like first thing in the morning. Well, that's us back from the shop. We did pay for this. It was 12,500. We did opt for the spare wheel, but we got it painted John Deere colours. So the green chassis, yellow wheels, and then we just went for a jet black rails there for the header to sit on. So that's our new trailer, and our crop is ready. The double wheels are off of the 9R. We have the Crone trailer. I did look at getting the 7R, which is there actually. I repaired that so it was ready. And then I hooked up that Crone trailer to it yesterday. It didn't look right, so I decided we were going to change to single wheels from duals on the 9R and hook that up instead. It does look a little better size wise, but our barley is ready to go and it looks fantastic. So we've got a 95% yield bonus as 100% fertilized. Potential yield, it states, as 5.15 tons per acre, and we have a field area of 10 acres. So 50 tons, which should be about, oh, what are we doing? Header unfold. What does that do? I have no idea. It is unfolded, isn't it? There we go. I don't know what that did. I don't know the best way to do this. I think if we just cut in and stick left and then head up the field. We have straw swathing on because we are going to make straw bales. If we don't need the bales, we can get rid of them because it is only filler for our TMR. That's all we really use straw for. We did change the working width on the header when we bought it as well, so it's 9 miles an hour. It's only so we can proceed through harvests a bit quicker because obviously we've lost 1.5 meters per length we do of the field. So if we get some fields could be 10 widths, you're losing 15 meters. That's a big, you know, that's a whole header and a bit width we're losing on, you know, 10 header widths of a field. So that's why we opted for slightly quicker working speed. So this shouldn't take too long to do, or at least I'm hoping it doesn't. But it's looking like a great yield. We're already half full and we've only just started from not even the bottom of the field to here. So I don't think we're not even going to get a full pass in. So I'm going to have to come back down without doing a headland to fill the trailer, and then work the bottom first so we've got a bit of a headland, and then come around the other side. I think. I don't know. Let's crack on with this harvest though. It's officially the first harvest of this year. So let's get going. Finished up now with a full trailer load plus another 23,000 litres, so that should set us in a good place when we come to sell it in December. We'll just empty this into here, and let's take a look and see how much we have. There's still no contracts, which is kind of annoying, but so we have 75,000 litres. And the best sale price is December at $374 per thousand. So yeah, another $100 on top of that. But that's that field done. The first harvest of the year done with our new head that we now own outright, and the new trailer. So next job is to get that baled up and cultivated. I don't think it needs ploughed. Let's just have a look here. It needs ploughing. No, it doesn't. Perfect. So, straight in to do some tillage in that field. I don't know if we can put any crops in. Yeah, we're out. That's handy. We can put grass in, but we don't need grass because we have plenty of... oh wait, no, we do need grass. But then how much did that sheep eat? Because we have a couple bales out there. I know we still have a couple in the shed, and obviously the ones we just wrapped are all for silage. And well, the door's closed, but in the door there on the right is hay. I know we get one bale out of this It's here. That should be enough to last us until hopefully we get through harvest. We've got enough money to buy that field. So yeah, we're out of planting window now. So we could put canola. We can't put barley again. Wheat, we could. Yeah. And the oilseed radish, I don't think it would actually be ready in time for us to plant in wheat. We could do canola maybe. Now I'll keep the wheat because I'm planning on making flour from that eventually, or at some point anyway. I don't know how much that silo holds. Have a quick look. Does it tell us? There must be something. It just says 400 plus 1,000. So I'm assuming that's a 500,000 litre bin. So yeah, there's more than enough in there. So we'll just leave that here just now since there isn't anything else to do. No, I think that's it just now. I think we're going to have to fast forward time a little bit into, well, later on today anyway. And see what comes up. How much of this have we actually got left? 59,000 plus about 90,000, so there's still plenty left. I think we need to hook the baler up and get that field done while we can. Get it cultivated, get it ready to go. What's in the sale? I don't think we checked that today. Really? Another truck? It is an in-game truck. Oh, you know what? We've not needed it until now. What we really need is a roller and a bigger slurry spreader. That's our two main go-tos just now. I wonder how much rolls here now. 78 litres. So it's slowly coming out. I think we'll fast forward time, we'll go and have something to eat and just wait for a contract to come through, really. There's nothing else we can do. Yeah. So, make sure everything's tidy around about here. The combine's working well. Everything's good. There's minimal losses that we can see on the ground anyway. So, I'm waiting to have some breakfast and then we can do some baling. So, see you in just a minute. Tidying up this little bit that we didn't pick up at the start of the video, and we didn't lower the pickup header, which I should have noticed, but I didn't. But here we are. I've also noticed something on the map which is quite annoying, but at the same time a bit of a pain. That's the same thing. I'll just show you. There's still no contracts. I'm going to fast forward time to see if anything does come up. But if you remember, Field 10 was going to be ready to harvest at the same time as Field 17, the one we've just done. But now it's shown there's no crop in Field 10. It's cultivated as well. So they pulled the crop out of there already themselves. So we've lost that as a contract. Potentially get it for drilling, but the way it's been the last month or two here, I don't think there's going to be much in the way of drilling contracts. We do have some hope. We've got Field 3, 18 and 14 that should be ready either tomorrow or next month. Let's have a look, see what they are. That's canola. Field 3 is canola. 18 looks like wheat. Yep. What was the other one? 14. Is that oats? It is. So we have that 3 fields potentially. If we were to do 27, 24, 19 or that big field 8, we would need a different header. But there's no contract, so I think just now we don't need all of these straw bales, so I think I'm going to take them and sell them. You're not going to get much for them, but it's better getting money from the straw bales than just chopping it back onto the field. So I'm going to go and grab the telehandler, load them all up onto the bale trailer, take them down, get them sold, and come back up here and fast forward time a little bit, and hopefully we get some sort of contract through. If not, we will see you guys in the morning. I just forgot quite how much straw we have left. It's quite an enormous pile, to be honest. I'll just stick that there. There is another 2 outside, so we kept 4 bales for ourselves, not that we needed it, but we sold the rest, and it came to $9,730. So that's not too bad. So that's about $10,000 just to make the straw instead of putting it out as chopped onto the ground to nothing. So we make $10,000 every time we bale up the straw, essentially. But that's just from that size of field, which isn't big. It's not small either, so we'll just stick this inside. There's still, I'll just double check. Yep, there's still no contracts as yet, so I think we're going to fast forward into kind of late afternoon. See if anything does come through. If not, we will just skip into tomorrow. Right, that's that done. That field's ready. I think I'm going to go and cultivate it. Although, does this need to be ploughed? Because if it does, we've got to go and get hold of a lime wagon as well. No, it doesn't. Perfect. And we can't drill. What we're going to do, we were going to do wheat. Yeah, we've missed the window for everything, so the annoying thing is if I want a crop in there now, I have to wait until, well, August for canola, September for barley and wheat. Well, we can't do barley again, so it'd have to be wheat, but we'd have to wait until next year, miss the planting window for everything just to get the harvest for wheat. And then you're in the same position again. So would it be worth, we could maybe plant oilseed radish, let it run right through until whenever it needs to, you know, March time. We have plenty of sorghum. I don't think the chickens are going through it as quick as I thought they would. So we don't need to do sorghum. Be good to try something else. I'm just debating what to do, because I was looking at productions and we needed, what was it we needed? Because we've got the milk. It's to make, I think it's, is it chocolate? We need the milk, which we obviously get from our cows. We needed sugarcane or sugar beet, one of the two. But if I can find a relatively cheap way of doing that, which I don't think there, oh, there's more in the store. Nothing that we need. What are we looking for? Sugarcane, sugar beet. So we would need a planter dedicated for that. We would also need a harvester, which this is a harvester, so it's 100,000 for that harvester for beets. Note that Holland topping is needed prior to using it, so you would need to buy that to top it first, take the leaves off, and then you can go and harvest it. Sugarcane, on the other hand, we've got the planter here, 54,000, 1 meter. 2 meters. It would take ages. But then we have a really cheap option of harvesting sugar cane. But 1 meter. Oh, this is going to take a while. 1 meter at a time. And then we have the trailers for, you know, specifically for that. I don't know, would any of the trailers we've got, would that work with sugar beet? Obviously not that one, that's our manure spreader. A sugar cane. Yeah, it does sugar beet and sugar cane. It does everything. So it does sugar beets, cut or pulp sugar beet, sugar cane. It does all the grains, the corn, soybeans, potatoes. It does silage, TMR, forage, snow, if you want to fill it up with snow. So that could be a possibility. We could do sugar cane. That is doable. Although I would get the bigger planter. How much would it be to rent? 4,300. And if it's a 2 meter work width, that's going to take us, you know, a day for that field 17. Because 2 meter work width, that's not big. And then your hourly costs almost $2,000. So we're going to be looking at about maybe 12 to 15,000 just to lease that bit of equipment. And then when you come to harvest it, we need this. If it was going to be a regular thing, good. So it's 2,200, and it's only a 1 meter work width, so it's going to be, you know, you could be looking at 20,000 just to harvest, to plant and harvest sugar cane. I don't think there's, oh, it's going to be here, isn't it? Sugar cane, here we go. This will be stupid, yeah, so 349,000. But it only does 2 meters? Really? Right. Well, that's definitely out of the question. It's like $300,000 more than the other harvester. And it only does double the width. See, we could do orchards. Again, 306,000 for that. Grapes, 242. Whew. Cotton. See, we could do cotton. That would help the wool production. It would keep the fabric going. Wow. How is it so different? They're both 6 meter work widths. Oh, that's a square bale and that's a round bale. But one's 500,000 and one is almost 900,000. So, sugarcane could be a possibility. So I think in that field we're going to put oilseed radish in. Then when it comes around to planting, we're going to put in sugarcane. I think that would work. So I need to rip this up. Well, not rip it up. We need to do some tillage on it. And then plant some oilseed radish. Yeah, I think that's a good game plan. Well, there isn't any contracts. I'm going to fast forward time quickly. And we'll see if anything does come up. Well, nothing else has came through yet. Just tip water into there. So there is nothing. I'm just filling up the water here a bit. I'll maybe go and get another load so it keeps it going. The sheep are still fine working off that same bale. Chickens, they're fine. The cows we can maybe see tomorrow. Put some straw in and possibly mix up a load of TMR. But I think we'll maybe leave that episode there. Well, here's a handy bit. Because we've harvested the field, now we can just go right through it to grab water. That's a bonus. So we'll just top this up. But yeah, we'll leave the episode there. Hopefully the next episode is Harvest Part 2. But with the way things are looking, it doesn't look like much contracts are coming through at all. Which is it's quite worrying. So I don't know quite how this year is going to go. It's not off to a promising start, but we'll see how it goes. We've still got the other field of soybeans to get through. Obviously, if we can last until they're ready to harvest, and we've got the barley we took out of this field as well. When it gets to December, we can sell that for a major profit. That's the bonus of having the grain bin silo, because we'd have to sell it now for a much reduced price compared to selling it when it's peaked in December, when nobody can harvest it and they need it. So the grain bins should make us extra money. But yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it there. We'll jump into tomorrow. That's that full. Then tomorrow, if there's no contracts in the morning, we are going to disc up that field and put oilseed radish in. And then we'll get the cows some straw, make up a TMR mix, and hopefully there's some sort of contracts through. Because if there's not, this year is going to be a little bit of a struggle. I hope not, but we'll see how we get on. But yeah, we'll leave the episode there, and we'll come back to the next one for, I'm hoping, Harvest Part 2. So we'll see you all then. Thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you in the next one very soon.